A philanthropic milestone for Ford. Welcome back to Techstination. I'm Fred Fishkin. Joining us from Ford is Director of Economic Mobility and Global Community Development at Ford Philanthropy. Big title, Mike Schmidt. Hi, Mike.
Hi, Fred. It's great to be here. Thanks for having me.
Great to see you. And Ford Philanthropy has reached an amazing milestone, becoming the first corporate partner ever to surpass $100 million in global donations with global giving. Give us more
Yeah.
background about the work that's being done there.
Yeah, no, thanks for asking. And it really is an exciting milestone that we've reached with Global Giving, who's our philanthropic grant-making partner internationally. And it really, in the end, is a testament to Ford Motor Company and our employees, our global dealer network, and the power of our vehicles. Because that's really what we try to do. When we lean in with communities, it's not just about philanthropic giving. It's also about how can we leverage the enterprise at the greatest extent to help have impact in the community in a positive way. So that may be employees volunteering with the nonprofits that we work with. It may be our dealers offering their space or loaning out vehicles in times of disaster. So it's kind of we try to take a holistic approach to it. And it's all sorts of different kinds of work. We have community centers in four communities around the globe. We have mobile dental and medical um, offices that go out into communities that really need that support. We have education programs that are helping prepare young people for the future of work. So it's a range of things that we do.
It's just terrific. And I guess it's under the radar to a large extent,
Hmm.
as far as the
Yeah.
general public is concerned, right?
Yeah, that's such an interesting point because I think because it's international, right? It doesn't happen here in the US. A lot of times we aren't really paying attention to it. And even I mean, we were surprised that it got to 100 million. Even though we were tracking it, that's a lot of money over the past 13 years, I think it's been now. You're right. I don't think we pay enough attention to all the good work that many foundations are doing, both in the U.S. and outside the U.S. as well. But for Ford, as I'm sure you know, Fred, Ford is really, it's in our DNA. I mean, we're a 122-year-old company, and from our founding, the company's been deeply involved in the communities where our people work and live. And that's something I really felt. I joined Ford from outside, Ford, kind of mid-career, and I really felt that like I'd never felt that anywhere before. It really is something that we do because it's the right thing to do, and it's a part of who we are.
And the dealerships, as you mentioned, have been playing a big role here.
They have, and that's been something that we've been working to even improve. So dealers are always involved in their local communities, right? I mean, they're hyper local and they're involved in their schools and and all sorts of things. And we have been really working over the past few years to try to coordinate our work with theirs, so that if we're giving a grant in their community, not only do they know about it, but then they can coordinate their work too to say, oh, then we can do some of our volunteering for that organization. So that's been a big improvement over the past few years. And I think it's really made a difference in communities because we can have impact in so many more ways than just that philanthropic donation.
And there may be some folks or groups that are interested in this grant making process.
Hmm.
Tell us how that works and what people should know.
Yeah, so the international grant making, we work really closely with our market Ford teams. So those Ford teams are reaching out continuously to try to look for community needs and the ways we can meet them. If people are interested, though, actually they can go on Global Giving's website. So as I said, Global Giving is our international grant making partner. They're really the bridge to help us make those grants in all these markets. And Global Giving is a really interesting organization because they really have thousands of local nonprofits who are doing great work in the community. And they're able to connect us with many of those nonprofits. But people can actually go on Global Giving's website to see how they can get involved, not only in the work that Ford's doing, but also in the other great work that's going on.
Are there some specific uh, efforts that come to
Yeah.
mind that you can tell us about?
Yeah, for sure. So we have three real major focuses. One is, education for the future of work. So we're really thinking about how are we trying to prepare young people for this economy that we're dealing with now that is really changing rapidly. And so we have, for example, auto tech programs that are going on in markets all over the country in partnership with our dealers. We are working with young people to try to develop those critical future of work skills like problem solving, communication, teamwork, innovation, and technical fluency. And so those kind of programs are going on all over the place. We also have really robust work in essential services with a real focus on food insecurity. As you can imagine, that's a big issue everywhere right now. And also, a lot of times internationally, medical access to medical care. So we try to use our vehicles to help get medical care to people because they're not able to get to medical care. So we have a range of things going on. As I mentioned, we also have 4 community centers in Bangkok, in South Africa, in Craiova, Romania, and in Halewood, UK. So those are centers that are working at a hyper-local level to meet the needs of our communities.
Just terrific. And for more info, the best place to go is fordphilanthropy.org.
Yes, it is. You got it.
Congratulations on the work that you and the team there are doing. Mike Schmidt, thanks for spending time with us and have a wonderful holiday.
Thank you. You too, and thanks for having me.